Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. So here I am, nothing to do much with my foot up in the air. So I thought I'd have a little look through the classifieds locally, see if there's anything interesting to buy. So what I'm looking at is Leboncoin. It is the #1 place for selling in France, not eBay. Facebook Marketplace has made a little bit of an impact, but Leboncoin is where everybody goes. So what I've done, I've set up a couple of parameters, hometown of Limoux and 100 kilometers around Limoux. I've set the capacity of the bikes I'm looking for from 150 to 750. Reason being there are thousands of mopeds, cyclomotors and 125s for sale, and I was wanting something a little bit bigger. I think the availability of interesting mopeds is a video all of its own. And I've also set the parameters to the golden age of bike production, 1972 to 1988. So let's see what's for sale. Well, first up is this Honda CB754 K2. A bit rich for me at 11,900. Let's have a look at a bit more detail. Okay. A little bit there about Leboncoin. So it's done 1,500 kilometers from a full rebuild. Blah, blah, blah. 1,500 since restoration of motor and cycle parts, double discs and engine protector. Any more pictures? It doesn't look like a French registration to me, so possibly a Swiss import? Don't know. Looks very nice. Those photographs, to me, look they've been taken near Collioure on the Mediterranean, just below Perpignan. Okay, that's a bit rich for me, that one. Rickman Suzuki. It's a rare old beast. That's for sale near Toulouse, 13,500. Prices dropped down, but again, a bit expensive for me and a little bit specialist, dare I say it. Hang about, someone's been making a video of rebuilding their engine. Very nice looking thing though, isn't it? Hey? They've paid extra for their advert because they've got more than 3 photos. That's a lovely looking thing. That's 2 great bikes to start with, isn't it, eh? Another popular thing around here are bobbers. That's quite a nice CX500, 4 grand. I can understand why he's asking 4,000. I mean, these things are not cheap to build. Yeah, I quite like that, but not really what I'm looking for. 750. It looks a little ropey. Hey, hang about, hang about. That also is good, but look at this. RD7 250, 8,700 collectors. Blah, 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 blah. What's he got to say about that? That's not a bad price, is it? Not a bad price. Yamaha, 1979. So that's a E or an F model. Probably in it. First 79. Could be an E. 8,250. Bonjour. I sell my Yamaha RD250 of 1979. 8,700 real kilometers. Entirely restored. Epoxy frame, so powder coated. Motor entirely refreshed. Facture built from March for 2,000 euros. Yeah, well, we've been there, haven't we? He's paid someone to do it. And another bill of 790 euros. I suppose that's for the paintwork. It's a collector edition, or state of collector. And he's got another complete engine to go with that bike for an extra 650. Do you know, if I didn't have one already, I think I'd be nipping over there to have a look at that. I mean, it's tempting actually, as it is, isn't it, really? That's a lovely looking thing. Gosh, if that was a 400, I would certainly look at that. RG 400 Gamma, strictly original, 15,800. 11,200 kilometres from new, 1985. That's the same guy. Look at the address. It's definitely the same guy selling that. That's way too much for me. I mean, they are expensive, aren't they? They're rare. Shall we look at some pictures? Very nice. That's very nice. What do they say about it? Suzuki RG. January 1985, 11,200 kilometers, white. Okay, hello. I sell my Suzuki 400 RG Gamma. Strictly original, condition like new. It is delivered originally, except for the cul de ciel, so the back panel on the seat. Is there a cover for the pillion on one of those originally? The engine has never been taken apart or modified, nothing at all. Only the carburetors have been cleaned. It's done 11,200 kilometres. Even the tyres are original. It has got Jolly Moto exhaust pipes on it, but it comes with the original exhausts. I'm afraid that's just too much for crows. That XT seems to be blacked out. Montesa Kota, 1,800 quid, 11,000 kilometres, 1972. That's a nice looking thing. And Montesa Enduro. Oh, being so close to Spain and living in the countryside, enduro bikes and trials bikes are very popular. 1974 Vespa. Yeah, I know. But they are a style icon, aren't they, really? I would have one. I honestly would have them. I just like the design of them. I think they're a clever thing. Not keen on the colour of that one particularly. I'd go back to an original colour. But it's a nice thing. I know, bear with me. It's a nice thing. 3,500. Do you know, I saw one on Copart in the UK, a smashed up one, and he was asking £3,500 for that as a buy it now price. Same year. Vespa Sprint. 150cc. Vespa Sprint. Totally restored. Joints, tyres, paint, cables, everything. And it's got a Poloni 177cc kit on it. Hey, big bore. If it was a decent colour, do you know, I'd have a look at that. XT600, £4,000. XT500s are incredibly popular here. I think I read somewhere that France was its biggest market. About 70,000 of them were sold back in the day, and they do come up for sale, but they're around £4,000 for a scruffy one, 5 to 6 for something really nice. Ducati 250 Scrambler, that's nice. A Doctor 600. Mako. See, you get a right variety here, don't you? Another XT600. Oh, look. ATC 250 Honda. The most dangerous thing in the world. I have ridden one of these a long time ago and I could not get on with it at all. Buy it for somebody you don't like for Christmas. What else have we got? XS 500 CAF race. That's quite nice. Again, 3.5 grand. I mean, we all know how much it costs to do these things. I guess half the fun is doing it yourself and then riding it rather than buying one already done. GPZR 600, 300 quid. Well, generally speaking, if it's a low price, that they're either someone's looking for one or that really is for parts only. Another XT600. Italjet. Look at that. That's a fabulous looking thing, isn't it? I really like the design of the enduro bikes of that sort of period, 70s, 80s, with the close fitting front mudguard. I think they're really stylish, and the way that exhaust pipe curls around nicely under the seat. I think that's a nice thing. Transalp, an early one, 88, 1500 quid. Look at the mileage though. Z400 custom. Maybe a little optimistic on the price on that. Another one. Kawasaki Z500 CAF Racer Brat style. XLS 250 engine, 3 grand just for the motor. Trident, 1973, 85. No, not really my thing. CB400, and that's a Super Dream, isn't it? Moto Ancien. It's not a Suzuki GT, but a GT what? 250 grand. 20 grand for a CB754, 1976. That's not an early one. Not so keen on the gold elements of that XLS. I think they were in red, weren't they, mostly, originally? YZ. Useful thing. 1988, is that monoshock? Yeah. CB400 Super Dream. Royal Enfield Bullet, 1600. Yeah, it's not a bad price if you want something a little older. Maybe coming back to where I was a moment ago. Oh, that's it. We've run out. Well, back in the garage now. I hope you enjoyed that little flick through the local classifieds. Just to show you that I am still in my special shoe, but I can put enough pressure on that brake pedal to ride now. But my foot remains a little swollen, so I can't get on my boots. But I think we're going to be there in a week or so. So we'll be out on the road giving it its first run and a test. Hope you enjoyed the little video, a little bit of something different. I just felt like I needed to put something out there to keep the momentum of the channel going. But if you like the classifieds, I'm more than happy to do that again. Anyway, in the meantime, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.